Hello, hello, hello. Anybody out there? Anybody out there, let me know if you're out there. It's Sunday here, and I have to do a tasting of this beauty here that's just arrived in, this mom and pop shop. I'm streaming on YouTube and Instagram, so let me know if you can see me and you can hear me. Good, we're okay on YouTube. Yep, hey everywhere, nice to see you. So impromptu live, very, very impromptu, because of the fact that I needed to taste this tea to try to get some tasting notes of this new pu'er tea. For those of you who don't know, who missed my story 2 days ago, we just received a crazy big shipment from China. It was all meant to arrive before Black Friday, obviously, but it didn't. And so it's been a bit of a mad one. It just arrived. We haven't unpacked any of it, but I have unpacked. I located the boxes of this mum and pop shop because I wanted to make sure this was available online for the Black Friday weekend, which is still going this weekend. The sale ends on Monday. And so this is available online, but I haven't done full tasting notes. And instead of waiting and doing a video about it, I thought I would just go live and do a live tasting with each and every one of you out there. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday out there. Lots of messages popping up, but I will try to answer some of your questions later if we have a chance. I hope that the audio is not too echoey here because you're in my home. But anyway, let's get into this. Here we go. This is Mum and Pop Shop. This is, oh yeah, of course, it's mirrored here on these cameras, annoying. You can see the cover by Celine is, as we've always done in the past, we've done these Yunnan street life. So essentially taking snapshots of street life in Yunnan. So this is a little child, the father and the mother, and they're all sorting out the Huangpian. They're sorting out the yellow leaves, and the yellow leaves or the Huangpian are in this cake. This is a really amazing, affordable way to get super high quality Gushu raw pu'er from Gaoshan village, one of the most revered villages in Yiwu, at a crazy good price because it is the Huangpian and not the finer pickings. So let's see what that difference that makes, and let's get into this tea. So I'm gonna break out my tea tray. Hello everybody, hello, 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 hello. I will try to answer some questions later, so keep your questions for later and we will try to answer them. I got this new knife pick in. Some of you saw it yesterday on Instagram. Jury is still out on this. I know it looks kind of cool. It looks very cool. But, you know, I'm not quite sure. My first sort of impression is room for improvement. So I'm not quite sure if we're going to get it, but I need to test it out a bit more. Maybe I'm not using it properly, so we're going to see. Take a look at these leaves. As you can see, Huangpian. So larger leaves. You've got like dark, sort of plummy browns, and you've got like tans and sort of amphibian greens and all sorts. But it is larger leaves here. Let's see how this knife goes in. You can see it here. Let's try not to cut myself. So you can see what's interesting about this knife is it immediately starts to prise it open just by pushing it in. So when you push it in, it prizes it open. And that might be a good thing for some, for others it might not be. So I'm going to do it down here. I hope you're all doing well. It's a bit odd to look at two screens at the same time. So I am streaming on Instagram and on YouTube. I like to do these Sunday drop-ins. It's been a while. How's everyone doing out there? You good? You having a good Sunday? Hopefully the Black Friday madness hasn't gotten on top of you. Remember, you don't need everything, despite what the marketers will tell you. Oh, what kind? You can see my water dispenser. This is a water dispenser with bamboo charcoal inside. So this is filtered water already that's gone through filter, grander, and then sits for a while in bamboo, and we find that that is the best water that we can get without breaking the bank and spending loads on bottled water potentially, which is not good for the environment as well. Hello to you on your birthday, Rick in Romania. No, I didn't forget to prepare a video. The video came out yesterday about Peony King, the differences between white Peony King and conventional white peony. So check that out if you've not seen it. Let's heat this water up. I'm using, at my home, I use this one here. This is the Fellow Stag kettle. Again, I like it. It has some flaws that need improving, definitely though. There is nothing perfect out there in terms of a kettle. Hoping to get myself the Brewista kettle soon to see if I can test that one out, because I'm hearing great things about that. So I'm gonna see if I can get that. I might actually buy it as opposed to wait for people to send stuff to me, because it's such a hassle to try and contact the marketing department, tell them that who you are and that you're gonna do a video about them, etc., etc. And it's just like a month of back and forth. So maybe instead I will just, I'll just buy myself that kettle. Hello.
Hello.
So what you're drinking out there? Tell me where you are and what you're drinking. I'll see if I can do some shout outs. No, I haven't seen the Fellow Stag with the new spout. I mean, you're talking about the smaller spout. I mean, I know that they had that one there before, but that wasn't available in the UK. I definitely want to check that out. Brewista's got some great reviews for sure. Definitely Brewista seems to be one that's on the radar of a lot of people, and there's a few different ones out there. Rick, you're drinking, you bought Day Drinking Diva and Peony Chirps. Glad that you like them. Yes, we shall see what this mum and pop shop is like. I have tasted it very, very briefly on Friday. I quickly got back, gave a quick sample tasting on Instagram, but then I had to go and do stuff, so I actually left the guy one full of tea, which was a bit ridiculous, and I didn't go back to it. Celine drank some, but I now want to sit and really understand this tea. And if you've not seen our video called Hunting for Gushue PuErh, or Hunting for Tea in China, then go check it out after this if you've got a chance. It's a video in China of us visiting Gaoshan village, so you can see the village that this comes from and actually the farmers that produce this, and you can actually see the tea trees that this comes from as well. So a good opportunity. I'm getting used to having the kettle on my left hand side. I quite like it. It means I'm much more dual-handed than previously, because if you have the kettle on the right hand side, you tend to put it down and then put the next one up. Samplers, we didn't do any samplers of this because it literally arrived in on Friday. We literally, out of all of these, you know, many different boxes, I think there were about 150 different boxes, we found the few that were this cake and we just took them out and put them for sale. So we have not done any samplers. We will try to get samplers done, but it's not going to be until after Black Friday sales, I'm afraid. Try to keep your questions a little bit until after I've done some tasting. I'll try to speed through this tasting, not speed through it, but you know, get you a good idea of what this tea tastes like. You can see what it looks like in the Guy One loaded bowl on a Sunday afternoon here in London. I've got my little mouse stroke rat tea pet here, and we're on my tea table at home, as you can see. All right, here we go. Yes, if you saw that shipment, it's a lot. It's quite a big shipment. That's sort of how they tend to arrive, like big batches, because there's no point in sending it by sea unless you're going to do it by big amounts. Hello, Jeffrey. All right, let's see. Here we go. Deep, dark caramel, deep, dark forest honey. Very sweet, as you'd expect from an Yiwu Gaoshan village, but yeah, fudgier, deeper, darker caramel, and very fruity as well. I'm picking up some blood orange, so quite zesty and bright, like wine gums. You know, that sort of slightly winey, slightly fermented citrus, but not a bright citrus, like a blood orange citrus note. And soft persimmons, I seem to be getting that a lot recently. Dark caramels. And there is a floral note. It's frangipani, like very tropical floral note. So everything you'd expect from a Gaoshan tea, Gaoshan village tea in Yiwu. Are you going to join me?
Yeah.
Celine's here, but you're going to have to squeeze up because it's a portrait shot.
Hello.
Yay!
Cool. I can't help myself. I'm like, okay, you're drinking tea. I'm going to have some.
Okay, so smell of wet leaf. Very, very sweet as well. You have a smell of the wet leaf. Mum and pop shop.
Ooh, quite caramelly.
Yeah, honeys and caramels.
It's got a fresh note to it though. What is that? Oh, and the peachy. I don't know. It's got minty thing.
It's got dried mint in there.
That's crazy. Because the caramel makes you think that's not. But then it does have it.
Yeah, caramel, dried mint. But I'm also getting that orange, but it reminds me of orange curd. You know, we'll come in a bit. Why don't you just share the seat with me?
Oh my god!
Share the seat.
Fell in between the two.
Share the seat with me. That's better. Because the YouTube is a bit more cut off.
Yeah, it definitely has an orange, but like
orange curd. You know that orange curd, like lemon curd, orange curd.
It's like a creamier. Yeah. It's like also, custard than orange. Is that what curd is?
I think curd is citrus and maybe it's butter. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a creamy something. I thought it was.
I also get like a marshmallow note to it, but like just toasted slightly, like slightly campfire toasted marshmallows. A little bit there as well.
Blackness to it.
Yeah, just a slight char on it. Yeah. So toasted marshmallows, orange curd, dried mint. Again, lots and lots of forest honeys. Really, really lovely, lovely smell.
It's very candy smelling.
Yeah, very candy, very sweet, very Yiwu. If you watched the video I did 2 weeks ago about Potion Scholar, where I was saying, if you're looking for a soft, sweet, silky Yiwu, then Potion Scholar is not for you because it is a very intense mineral tea.
So
this is the opposite of that. This is Yiwu.
Yeah, Yiwu is always more of a soft, elegant woman.
The queen.
The queen.
So I'm brewing with boiling water. We're going to do 20 odd seconds
I'm so
out
thirsty.
there. You're knackered.
I think, yeah.
So tired.
I just put iron out for a nap.
I'll get yourself a cup.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so our little girl has just gone down for a nap. So
I always end up more sleepy than she does. She's like having a party on the bed.
Yeah, restless.
Thirsty.
The colour of this liquor, and it's something that you'll note with Huangpians generally, is this darker and more peachy coloured. It's like a peach gold, isn't it? YouTube, Instagram.
It's a bit like white teas. You know how you have
larger leaves.
Yeah, they have more of that oxidized look. Oh yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Take a look at that.
Hope you're having a good day.
Cheers, everyone.
Oh.
Ooh. Texture is medium. It's never going to be as thick as a fine picked tea. Huangpian is always going to be a little bit thinner. I would say it's medium, but it's still soft and syrupy. Hello, everybody out there. Nice to see you. We've got like 130 people joining us for tea on a Sunday.
Tea time.
You know, it's always amazing to us that I can just go dick on the camera and suddenly there's 130 people drinking tea with us.
It's just nice to know that other people are drinking tea like we are.
Nice to see you all there. I know we haven't done a live in ages and ages and ages, but as you can imagine, we're just constantly sort of working around the schedule of the boss in the house, who's our little girl.
Yeah, not easy.
Okay, tasting notes.
It's very like caramel sweet.
Yeah.
What are those sweets that have some caramel and some mint to it? I always forget.
Like a humbug, mint humbug.
Yeah, but it's got more fruit on the top of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Which fruits? Again, I'm getting some orangey notes and persimmon notes and...
I was going to say with the persimmon.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's really gorgeous. And I have to say, I'm going to say it like probably a few times. I've said it already. If you want to get yourself a really high quality Gushi raw pu'er at a fraction of the price. I mean, we're talking about like a quarter of the price of what it would be if it was from the fine pickings. Huangpian is such a great way to go.
You know, it's got a nice sweetness on the side there.
Yeah.
It's like a never-ending sweetness.
Already, yeah. It's already got a lot of building sweetness.
That's a bit mad.
A minty, cooling sensation already in the mouth. But also a slight acidity, which in the, yeah, I didn't mess around.
Mess around.
You know me, Sunday sesh, isn't it?
True.
Sunday session, that's a loaded bowl. Like when you actually calculate how much liquor comes out of that, it's probably like only about 50 mil or something. Yeah, there is a slight acidity to it, which you would not get from the finer picking. And that's I think the main difference that Huangpian will give is it will add a little bit of a tang to the tea. And the tang is sort of like it comes and then dissipates very, very quickly. And I associate it with, in the story I did on Instagram, I said it was a watermelon rind. You know, when you get a little, when you eat watermelon and you get just to that green part, it's a little bit sour and then dissipates. But actually tasting it now, it almost has a passion fruit.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say it's less of that and more, passion fruit zing.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Passion fruit, ascorbic acid, like sherbet. You know those zingy sherbets. You know.
That's what's the sweetness in the back.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of something.
And then the fruit is like orange as well. So it's like an orange sherbet, little tang, and then it dissipates. So it doesn't stay. You don't get any acidity staying, but it is nice. No, I haven't. Yeah, as Kenpa says, I haven't selected the winner of the Master Wu pot because you can still place an order until Monday, and all qualifying orders from now until Monday, well, from the beginning of the sales until the end of the sale on Monday, will be entered into the competition to win the Master Wu pot.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Which is here.
Oh, is that one? You're doing that one?
The pomelo skin pot.
Oh, it's great. That one.
So that one, unused, but that one is for the winner. Direct from our private collection. I'm picking up a little cannabis.
You know what? I was thinking it. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I'm picking up a little cannabis spicy note to it. Dried mint as well.
But like a freshly dried,
Yeah, like that.
Not like
the smell of it drying.
Yeah.
Rather than it dry.
Yeah.
Dried mint, mugwort, moxa. I'm picking up a little moxa note as well. Little herbaceous note as well.
Right. Yeah.
Leaves the mouth a little bit dry, but then releases to sweet.
It changes so quickly. It's very smooth. But yeah, that sweetness and that passion fruit like zing. It doesn't that sweetness lingers, but that zinginess goes.
It goes. It's like it comes, hits the back of your throat and then gone.
Yeah.
Moxa is a Chinese herb called mugwort, and it's and you burn it, and it has a very particular smell. So the difference between fine picked and Huangpian, the main difference that you're going to get, the main difference is, I would say, first of all, it's going to be a little bit thinner in terms of texture with the Huangpian. It's going to be a little bit more of that tang, a little bit of that tangy acidity that comes and goes. But overall, the flavor profile is going to be pretty similar. I mean, if you said this was a normal non-Huangpian, it would definitely pass.
If you thought that was I mean,
if somebody said to you
blind
this was
tasted this on me, I wouldn't know it's a Huangpian.
No, it's just got a little bit more of that oomph, and some people like it, some people don't like it. Well, I don't know how many people don't like it, but some people may like. There will be sessions where I will be preferring this one a bit, and there'll be sessions where I would be preferring the fine picked one. There's something quite nice about that extra little tang.
I was gonna say, it has a little bit of an aged taste to
Yeah.
it. And I don't know if that's the caramel that's making me think that.
It's a deeper, darker caramel
Yeah.
taste than.
It's really good. It's really good.
I don't know about the body sensation, but it's feeling warming. It's feeling
Definitely warming.
comforting on a cold winter's
Definitely warming.
day. No, it's not bitter. It is not bitter.
No.
I mean, all tea has a tiny bit of bitterness, but it's not bitter. It's more acidity than bitterness that the Huangpian brings.
Yeah.
How is it different from Day Drinking Diva? Day Drinking Diva is, I would say, again, doesn't have that tang to it. Doesn't have that large leaf material tang and dryness. That's the other thing is Huangpian will tend to have a little bit more dryness on the mouth. How does it compare to Office Gossip Juice? Oof, been a while.
Office Gossip Juice, oh my gosh, it's been so long. I feel
But
like
it's the same trees. It's the same trees. So if you've had Downtown Hen Party, Office Gossip Juice, and Mum and Pop Shop, they're all the same trees. It's more affordable because it is made from the larger leaves, the Huangpian, which are normally reserved for the farmers. So sort of picked out and reserved for the farmers. So this whole cake is £39 for a 200-gram cake. A 200-gram cake of the proper fine picking stuff would be well over £120.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it's about a quarter of the price.
Yeah.
And it certainly is no way near a quarter of the quality,
Yeah.
It'll be very similar in terms of the sort of vibe of Office Gossip Juice and Downtown Hen Party. Try to squeeze in a little
Yeah, I'm
bit.
trying to think compared to Day Drinking Diva because I've had it recently.
Day Drinking
It's
Diva.
definitely thicker, Day Drinking
Yeah,
Diva.
Day Drinking will be thicker.
But it's got more like cocktail zestiness.
Yeah,
To it.
it's got more juniper berry.
Yeah,
it's got
exactly.
more custard apple.
Yeah.
It's just a different. The fruits on here are like persimmons, blood oranges, passion fruits. I'm surprised that there's not more floral note in here. It's very fruit and honey, or fruit and caramel more than flowers. The frangipani was there at the dry leaf, and you do get some flowers.
Yeah.
A little bit of jasmine in the
Yeah. True. True.
in the finish. All right, so that's the overall tasting notes. I'm going to have to watch this back and then write the tasting notes and put them online, since normally I'm sitting writing it.
Yeah. Someone asked about more clothings. We are going to print some more T-shirts, are we?
You know what? We're thinking of passing this on to a merchandising company rather than us doing it. So there are merchandising companies out there that basically we can send designs and they've got drop shippers all around like the world or the main like Europe, UK, US hubs, Australia hubs. And so they would basically just send the artwork and get it printed. So we're thinking of doing it that way rather than printing them all ourselves and storing them in our warehouse. So that's the plan with that. Somebody asked how many sessions. I've put how many, I guess you meant how many infusions? How many infusions could you get out?
Was it Holter that said that?
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know. How many infusions you can get out of this? I think you could easily get 10 infusions. In terms of how many actual sessions could you get out of a cake? Well, this is 200 grams. You're looking at, let's say you're using what, 5 grams, I guess?
Yeah, you put like 10 grams.
Yeah, you
in
could
this.
do 10 grams, which means you'd get 20 sessions, but I think you'd probably get more like 40 sessions.
You definitely get about 40
sessions out of it. So it's pretty good. It would work out to be about £1 a session of high quality Gushu pu'er. All right, go on then. Hit us with questions. I don't know how much time we've got left. Oh, we're actually doing all right. We've only been drinking for about 25 minutes. So go on then. Give us some questions. Is it suitable for aging? For sure. We've definitely been tasting Downtown Hen Party and Office Gossip Juice, and they are changing, definitely. What's on Celine's shirt?
Oh, it's a rabbit with a camera. It was actually quite a cheap job, but I found it in the market.
There you go.
Trying to keep cozy.
Europe shipment price change and customs. Not quite sure what the question is there. Off-topic question. How is the tea conditioned inside the 35 to 40 gram packet? I don't have anything. Oh, so annoying.
I know. Why does it keep like
it just disappears? YouTube comments just come up and then they go, I've got to read them really quickly. Do we have the non-Huangpian version of this tea? That will be coming later on. It's in the shipment, but it won't be released. We need to get it all out. And normally I would wait like a couple of weeks at least So it's going to be probably not until January before that's released. Will there be free worldwide shipping on Cyber Monday? Yeah, the sale ends Monday night. So Monday, it's still part of the free shipping sale.
Yeah. And we are going to do samplers of that in the future.
We are going to do samplers, but we can't, I mean, we've got like,
Yeah.
I think, we've got so many orders to get through. I can't like get the team to stop and make samplers on this.
Yeah.
Silver teapots, I like them. I haven't tested them enough, to be honest with you, but I know that they make very clear, strong brews. I didn't notice that it had that much of a softening or changing effect like clay does in the experiments that I've done, but I haven't done maybe enough experiments with them. Yeah, free shipping this weekend on all orders over £100. It's been going since last Friday, so we're on the last weekend now of this.
Thank you.
Free worldwide shipping on orders over like £100, which is like 120 or I think $130 or something like that. And yeah, it's free tracked worldwide shipping. There is more teaware in this shipment, so there will be more teaware that needs to be unpacked, checked. We have to quality check every single pot and go one, so it takes some time. Just to know if the tea in sampler box is into bag or is it only loose leaf need to be put into. It's in little pouches. Can you get a sampler? It's in little pouches. Samplers are in little pouches. What are you brewing currently? What do you think? Heavy leaf tea. We're tasting the mom and pop shop. Heavy leaf tea is a connoisseur of the Huangpian, and he's still holding on to Downtown Hen Party and Office Gossip Juice. It's great. It is great. Heavy leaf tea. It's a really it lives up to the expectations of the other ones. Claire, I know. I mean, this is a pouch that we would be putting samplers in with a label, all looking nice, obviously.
Trying to be nice.
What kind of tea is your favorite tea? I've answered that question too many times, so I'll leave that with you.
What kind of tea?
What's your favorite tea?
At the moment, well, it was a green tea, sweet tea I've been obsessed with, but I tend to go back to raw PuErh just because it gives me that energy, and I feel like all those minerals are helping me with this these weather and these colds going around. So yeah, raw PuErh. I'm gonna stick to that.
New Gen Shui, yes, we got the jumping knife Gen Shui. Where is it?
Jumping knife Gen Shui. You come up with some funky names.
No, that's the name of it. It's not me.
Okay.
We got the jumping knife Gen Shui. That's in this shipment, but again, it won't be for at least a couple of weeks for sure, because we've got to get through this sale, then we've got to unpack everything, we've got to quality control and check it. It's going to be a while. As I said, that shipment that you saw, if you saw it on Instagram, was meant to be arriving. When was it? It was meant to be arriving beginning of October or middle of October. So it's been like over a month delayed on the ocean. I don't know. It's just been doing circles on the ocean.
Yeah.
You know how they have like flights on
That's how I'm imagining it.
That is what happened, because the UK ports, all the ports are so full that they've basically been telling ships to just sail in a circle.
That's so frustrating.
Holding pattern in the middle of the sea, waiting for it to arrive. So unfortunately, we didn't get it in before Black Friday sales, because obviously this was all part of the plan to get all of these pots in and stuff, but it just wasn't possible. But hey, we've got loads of stuff anyway. There's enough online. Yes, Bling Rock Kingpin is coming back, but it's going to be probably at least a few months, but it is coming back. We managed to find the last of the same batch to press up, so that's good. So many requests for that one. Yeah, port delays is the bane of our life, is shipping delays, and we all know that shipping delays are the problem. Hold up the cup. The shipping delays are just a problem for businesses and for consumers. It's just an entire mess.
All right, I already did that earlier.
Thank you so much for your Foundations of Tea videos. Glad you like it. Holter's somewhere in the chat. Is she in the chat?
She's in the chat.
Go on, Holter. Say hello.
Gone, but
if you're there, say hello. Everyone say hello to Holter. She's in the Instagram chat. Have you ever tried reheating tea? Reheating tea, as in like taking tea which has gone cold and reheating it?
Yes.
Have we?
Like, you mean like overnight? Like just
the
leaving
tea.
it there? Oh no.
No.
Sorry.
We don't reheat the tea. Mum and pop shop body
It's very
sensation.
different.
Can you describe the body sensation?
Very warming. I feel like a little bit more energized than I used to, but I don't think it's like day drinking diva
Yeah.
feeling at all.
And that would probably be the other difference between Huangpian versus finer pickings, is the finer pickings will have a bit more intensity. Again, good thing or bad thing. It's nice that you've got one. I do feel it. I feel like that prickling sort of like sweat perspiring, like just starting to sort of, get that little tingle. I do feel it is strong, but it's not going to be as strong as the finer pickings.
Yeah. It's definitely
so
warming.
Annoying. Can I get those comments back? No. So annoying.
I don't know how you read fast.
Any more roasted pu'er similar to the Fractal Fate Finder? Yeah, we will be doing some more roasted ones, but it's not going to be this year. We have got nothing bought yet. We need to find
find the right tea for it.
Find the right tea for it. Exactly.
I haven't found it. We looked for it though, but
always looking. When you're looking for ones that are going to be like a roasted pu'er, you're looking for ones that just have that added bitterness that you want to take down with the roast, and also. I don't know. There's something instinctive that you taste it and you go, that would roast up really, really well.
True. Probably a lot of tea would roast up quite well, but it would change it so dramatically that if you have a good one, like if you have good raw pu'er, would you risk it and put it in an oven?
Yeah, I mean, raw pu'er I think is oh, thank you very much, Carlton. Thank you very much
Carlton.
for your super chat. I think that raw pu'er in general, it's amazing, remarkable to us that it's not been roasted more in its history, because it roasts up really well. However, we have had a lot of failures with roasts as well, where it just did not work.
True.
So like, you've got to pick your samples.
And those ones that we've messed up, I can't even throw away the leaves because I feel so bad. They're such good tea.
Yeah, we have
it's not nice.
Way too. Our cupboards are full of teas that have like failed roasting samples that we can't bring ourselves to throw away. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, Rick. I'm glad that you're enjoying States of Self. It was and is a labor of love, trying to get all that footage and edit it and choose the music and
coming up with the idea.
It's an idea which started actually in January this year and has taken a while for me to sort of unravel and work out what we want to do with it. Empty cup smell. Thank you so much, Alexander. How dare us?
Hey, we're enjoying the liquor.
Yeah, but
I was just gonna say the sweetness is still really, really strong. Like, I don't know how many infusions we've done now, but this infusion is like really rich in my mouth. Maybe it's because I've drank a lot of it now, but it felt really intense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay, the empty cup smell. Lots of honey. I am getting more flowers now. I'm starting to get that frangipani note back. So I would say honey and flowers for the most part.
Chris Tacky, we're closed on Sundays at the moment.
Yeah.
Long time no see, man. Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to recover from the lack of tourists and COVID madness.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be back on Sundays at some point. Did you get anything else from the?
What did you get?
I just said it's got like some frangipani, some deep honey.
Persimmon is still there.
Persimmon, yeah, the fruit is still there.
I get a lot of persimmon through the cup, actually. But first I got like a frangipani note. It's very sweet.
But again, different from the fine picking smell, which would probably be even more like, I don't know.
I really want to try it. Oh.
Just like move in. Yeah, I'm getting definitely the persimmon and honey. Persimmon and honey. Slight mango-y note.
I mean, if anyone smelled like that, you would hug them all the time.
Just sort of douse yourself.
I wonder sometimes. I drink so much tea. Like, surely I smell a bit of tea.
Maybe I'll try that. I will not tell you, and I will bathe in like some like Huangpian,
Wow.
and then just see whether
I
or not.
bet I
Like,
would smell it.
should we do a video? bathing in Huangpian. I would get like all these people saying, "How dare you waste good tea?"
Nah, you're all curious about it, I'm sure.
Yeah, you would love to see me bathe. I'm sure you would all love to see me
Once.
bathing
Just
in
once.
Huangpian with all my bits pixelated out.
Oh my goodness. Oh, natural.
Oh, this
Let it
definitely
loose.
has now. The energy's coming through. I'm getting the sweats. I'm getting a bit of heat. I'm feeling like I want to be a bit cheeky. Yeah. A raw peach orchid perfume would be very, very good. Carlton's like, nah.
Yeah, so true.
Let's forget Don bathing in Huangpian. Let's give that one a swerve.
It's true. Maybe there's one tea that makes the ultimate man cologne. Like, you know, those adverts where they go, all the girls come to you if you wear this cologne. There's a tea out there.
I sense a spoof advert coming. Yeah,
Raw peach orchid.
exactly. Martin, I've got to do OnlyFans account. Yeah, exactly. No pixelation, please.
You guys. Hey man, we're all made the same way.
I don't think I've learned the pixelation technique on Premiere. I probably screw it up because it has to be motion tracking. It would have to move. Hoodies, more clothing, dinosaur artwork. I know. I would love. Someone
love
wrote
that.
this. It might have been you, like a black hoodie with the playground rendezvous circle.
I would wear that all the time.
I would wear that. I would wear that for sure.
Oh yeah, gotta make that happen.
I would love to make
Gotta
these things
find-
happen. It's just like
yeah.
spending all that money on clothing with all the different sizes and
True.
stuff like that and storing it. It's not really what we do. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing if we can get a merchandise company, but then I'm always worried that the merchandise company
gonna
is going to
mess it up.
and it's not going to be that great in terms of the quality. You know, I worry about the quality
But if
because
we
our
get-
shirts, I really like. We selected the quality,
Yeah.
so it's like, you know.
Oh, you mean the actual fabric
Yeah, the actual
quality.
fabric and the
Yeah,
cut
true.
and everything needs to be nice.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, it's not cool, man.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Gotta be.
150 of you are watching us right now. Happy Sunday
Ooh,
to each and
cheers.
every one of you. Cheers. We're drinking Mom and Pop Shop. Artwork here. Yunnan Street Life. Hashtag Yunnan Street Life. Mom and Pop
Yunnan
Shop.
Street life. My mom's in Yunnan actually. My mom's living the Yunnan street life.
Yeah, her mum has
Full on.
moved to Yunnan. So now we've got somebody on the ground that's part of the family in Yunnan.
We literally inspired her because she came with us to one of our Yunnan trips with tea.
Yeah.
And that was it. She's
She
like, I
fell
am
in love.
moving there.
She fell in love. She fell in love, and 2 years later, she's now living in Yunnan,
She's so hardcore.
which is great.
Yeah.
It's great. Good for us.
Yeah, if we could get her.
Mama, send us tea.
Yeah.
Can you
I
fill
bet
up?
I bet she's found some and she's just keeping it until we come back one day. One day.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So we keep our water behind us in a water dispenser. Very, very convenient. Glad you're enjoying the artwork, Murray.
Oh, thanks.
Murray's a bit of a legend at the. I know Murray's a bit of a legend with the Mayleaf crew.
Sorry.
Sure.
Shaky. This is like one of our lives, except without all the crazy teas that we have in front of us.
Yeah, and the giveaways and the competitions.
yeah.
We should have done a competition.
Yeah, should we do one?
How do we do one?
I don't know. Like some club, that's one?
Yeah, I know, but what's the question? How do we choose a winner? We don't have your spinning thing. We don't have the dice. We don't have anything.
Oh no, it's all lost somewhere.
Yeah, it's all buried in the Mayleaf line. spin.
Spin. Yeah.
Don, do you ever think of releasing a playlist of music you made when you were in the music game? Love hearing your creations. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed hearing the music in the past sourcing videos. It was a great way to get around copyright because I could just I just put my music on there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if people are interested. I can maybe think about creating. I don't know. Where's the best place to put a playlist, a public playlist now? Is it Spotify or is it? There's
I don't know.
probably better ways to do it. Love the table. Yeah, the table is a winning table. We're very, very, very happy with this table.
It's brought us just like it just gravitates us towards it.
Yeah, our whole life
Like
is
a
spent
black
around
hole,
this
so-
table. You can see these leaves have opened up good and proper.
Oh.
Where are those rank stickers? Yeah, I know. They'd like to do stickers or badges of ranks. The
Oh, that would be cool.
yeah, it'd be cool.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
So many things. Like we need to basically
great
get like somebody in the merch department to just like start merching.
Get in touch with us.
Yeah. Definitely got some good energy to
Yeah,
it. I'm
very
very,
good
very much
energy.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
Any other questions out there? Sorry, like YouTube keeps on blanking out the comments, so we get to see them for about
It's kind
5
of cool,
seconds.
but then when you want to read them, it's not cool.
Yeah. So
Can't bring it back.
only when somebody comments, then they all pop back up for about 5 seconds and then disappears. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Sip round number, please. What is this? This is 7, 8?
Did you
5?
start before I came?
Yeah, I had like at least one before you came.
So probably 6.
I would say more like 7. Currently brewing in the new Jiang pear. I'm glad you're enjoying the Jiang pear. Love that one.
Yeah.
Add the sticky tea labels to the cakes packaging. Yeah, we do try to do that, but it gets a bit crazy after a while because like there's too many cakes and they can't stick them quickly enough. But yes, where do I get the dispenser? Where did you buy that?
Amazon.
Dirty word.
I know.
Does the red tea actually exist? They always trick me with the robos. Red tea is in China they call it Hongcha, which is red tea, but it's black tea. What is Lucy up to? She's working hard in the photography game. She's become a photographer's agent. Or
Yeah,
something.
she does like a managerial role, really. Essentially, she like that just does lots of different things. it's quite bad.
Did you ever have goishicha? Yeah, we have. I'm not a huge fan of goishicha. I remember that fermented large leaf Japanese tea. Quite sour.
No, I do remember a really sour tea that we had
Yeah,
in
it sort of
Japan. Is
reminds.
that it?
No, it was here we had it.
Oh.
It reminds me of like pickled plums a bit. It's just a bit too sour for me. So we didn't buy it, but we will keep trying. Have you tried pendulum medlar recently? I think we did. We did try pendulum medlar recently.
Did we?
Yeah, it's aging in its crazy mad way that it does, because of its dual age material in there. It is a bit of a mad one.
Oh, I kind
But
of want to try
it has one of the most herbaceous notes in it. Like, we were talking about that moxa note before. It really has an incredible herbaceous note. Yes, we are going to release the best tea of the year 2021 video. We got to shoot that probably in next week or 2 weeks' time.
I'm trying to think.
I've told her to start thinking,
Yeah.
but we're not going to talk about it. So you think of yours, I think of mine. Top 5.
Yeah.
You think of yours, and let's see if we all agree. We could be a big franchise. I'm not sure it would work out.
Way. We'd be like on the floor, crashed. No.
I don't know. Like, how long would you say it takes for Ruyao cups to develop proper pattern? You mean the colouring in the cracks?
Not that long,
I wouldn't-
actually.
It depends which tea you drink. I mean, if you drink green teas and light teas, then it will take longer.
If you drink a right pu'er, it will happen in about 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midsummer Light Show. We are looking for the follow-up to Midsummer Light Show. Yes, haven't found it yet. It's very difficult to find really high quality whites. Is Potion Scholar or Day Drinking Diva more powerful than Body Sensation? I would probably say they're different. Day Drinking Diva is a bit more,
Yeah.
Potion Scholar is a bit more like, I have the power.
Yeah.
It's
Deep.
It's a little bit more like, you feel like you've got the chi ball.
Yeah.
So it sort of
Magic in your hands.
depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think day drinking divas maybe more giggly.
Yeah.
It's more like giggly.
Potion score is a bit deeper.
Yeah.
But I would say probably Potion score is a bit more potent. Oh, see, Instagram
What?
doesn't scroll. I was saying nothing's moving on there.
I might have been because I tried to look at a comment and I
We're clearly noobs on the whole live streaming thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
In hindsight, Midsummer Light Show is one of my favorites of all time. Perhaps the fave. It's a great tea. We are looking, as I said, one of the difficult things with aged whites is you smell aged whites, and all of the aged whites that you smell, generally, wet leaf, you love. You're like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Carlton, thank you so much.
Oh,
thank
Carlton,
you.
thank you.
And then you hit it with boiling water, and you drink the first infusion. You go, okay, maybe we need to make it we need to brew it a bit stronger.
Yeah,
isn't it? That's what let's see if we brew it a bit stronger.
Oh, I should have cut the leaves a bit.
Yeah, maybe I
more,
should have broken the leaves. Then you try it again and go, just leave it for a minute, and then you leave it for 5 minutes, and then you realize, no, it's just not got it. It's not got it.
Isn't it funny that with aged white teas especially, you want it to work because it's not that easy to find aged whites. So like, come on, surely it's going to give me what I want.
And that's the thing, is like you're so tempted, like, but it smells so good, and it has got some nice taste, but it just doesn't have enough richness
like you
to
wouldn't
it.
want to keep going back to it, and if you don't want to keep going back to it, then forget it.
Yeah.
Move on.
Louis, there's going to be another round of Bling Rock Kingpin, so we're going to have Bling Rock Kingpin back. I did try some other Zhejuan ripes. Nothing came close to Bling Rock, so we can get Bling Rock. We've got quite a few mum and pop shop cakes. Yes, mum and pop shop. It is we were thinking of different names for this tea. She is definitely the boss here.
She's like, I am.
Yeah, so we were thinking of different names. We were thinking of like shortstop boss or something. Like kind of like or ankle biter boss or something.
Wow. Yeah, you came up with some funky ones.
So we ended up with the mum and pop shop.
Yeah.
And they are actually sorting out Huangpian there,
Yeah.
so it sort of works. They are sorting out Huangpian. That's what they do.
She was such a cute little girl.
Yeah, she was such a cute little girl.
So cute.
Okay, one more infusion of this, and then we're gonna love you and leave ya. So, anything else? What are your opinions on really expensive teas like Labat? Oh, come on! YouTube has got to sort out this comment system. Maybe there's a setting that I can put it on. What are your opinions on Lao Ban, and would you ever consider stocking something like that? Yes, I love Lao Ban teas. They are very, 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 very expensive, of course. And Ben, thank you so much. Wow, thank you. It's always like shocking, touches us when people are doing super chats like this. La Banjang, yes, we are. We always ask, we taste when possible. But it's very hard to justify the price.
So expensive.
When you look at other teas around the same sort of quality point, you think, it's so much more expensive. Is it really, really worth it? Are people paying too much for the name? But it is great tea. There's no question about that. And there's a lot of the smaller village Lao Banjang as well. I love mainly because you choose to do it this way. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I really do appreciate it.
We really do.
We really do. Yeah. It's one of those things, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, there's this management cartoon where they show a load of birds.
Oh, you showed me that.
Yeah, it's like this pyramid of birds, and there's a bird at the top, and all the birds are like crapping on each other, right?
It's so gross.
and you sort of what it's trying to say is, in the hierarchy of a business, everybody who's on the lower rungs of the business look up and see assholes, and everyone who's at the top of the business look down and see crap.
So rude.
Dan, your generosity is too much. Thank you so much. We will be having a round on you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
you.
much to everybody out there. Really, it's very, very touching for us. And so, yeah, as I was saying, like, you know, when you're, and anybody who's in business, an entrepreneur will I'm sure, no doubt attest to this as well, that, you know, in business, you tend to be dealing with problems all the time. It's always the problems that come to you because, you know, if things are going well, then it's sort of things are going well, but you have to deal with the problems. And so you get hit with problems all day, every day, all the time, like with this and that and the shipment and this and that. So when we see comments that people are enjoying the way that we are working, it's you know, it's really touching for us because it reminds us that it's not just problems.
Yeah.
You know, that there's some good things happening out there.
And also, you know, I think that pyramid, I don't really see it because, like, if I didn't have the team that I have behind the bar, like in my section anyway, then there would be no shop. Like, we're like a team.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it by myself, and it's great to
Well,
have
and that's why we try to operate a more matrix structure in our business, where we try not to have a hierarchy. We try to just think of it as roles and teams, and everyone has sort of ownership over what they do. But inevitably, there always has to be somebody who's like trying to, like, you know, deal with all of the major problems.
Yeah.
And this year's been, without a doubt, the toughest year.
Every year we think that was tough.
No, but this year with the double hitter of Brexit, COVID, it's just been, it's been full on this year. So we appreciate it. Certainly, we're hitting the end of the year and just like, it's going to be a little breath, but we've got so many ideas for next year. In fact, there were so many ideas that we wanted to put through this year, but because of Brexit and COVID and all the rest of it, it got pushed. But you know, I hope that we can bring some of these ideas to fruition. Yeah. So many ideas that we want to do.
Just like make it zing in there.
Yeah.
Just keeps going.
Never thought tea drinking would involve contemplating fractional distillation. I'm glad that we set the minds working as well as the taste buds. That's good. Please brief some differences between pu'er tea and orthodox tea. I think when you're talking about orthodox tea, you're probably talking about black tea. Different styles altogether. Pu'er tea is essentially a sun-dried green tea, which has been processed in a way that allows it to age. Black tea is black tea rolled, and it can age. Black tea can age actually quite well, but not in the same way as pu'er tea. But that's a very brief answer because we don't have time to get into all of the complexities of that. Check out the Foundations of Tea video if you'd like to check that out. Okay, last orders on questions before we leave you, because I know that Instagram has a 1 hour limit, so we've got about 5 more minutes to go.
Still going, that team, by the way.
Still going. I don't know how many infusions we've had, but we must be approaching 10 now.
Yeah, I think we're on 8.
I mean, I've just been filling up as we've been going.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I think I brewed it a bit too light last time, though. I mean, still strong.
All right, we're going to try and do one power brew for this, like,
feed it.
An oomphy one. Jungle Starlet on a lazy day.
Oh, it's so
good. Jungle Starlet. Jungle Starlet is the tea that we always pick when we want to like have like a late night chat session, but it always bites me because I always end up having too much.
Keeps us up.
Yeah. Tub Highness, I'm afraid, won't come back. That's one batch that went.
I love that one.
You mentioned that you drink tea every day, so you experience.
You mentioned tea that you drink.
Someone write a comment in YouTube just so that the comments come back, please, so I can read that question. It's so annoying. YouTube have got to sort this out. Maybe I can say.
Maybe we just don't know how to do
Yeah, there
it.
might be a setting. Carlton, thank you so much. I'll try. You mentioned it. Do you ever experience a tolerance? How do you keep feeling the effects of the tea? I don't actually. Actually, no. Like,
I don't think you.
The caffeine, I guess I get used to, but these other body sensations, I don't. Sometimes I do need a break from tea. Shock horror. Like a couple of days, and sometimes I feel, but that's more out of tasting fatigue.
Well, and when you do like a week long, like every day drinking 30 different teas, you just no wonder your taste buds going stop a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. No, I can feel it like, and I know it because, and I say it to you, is like everything tastes bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
And I have to double check with her. I'm like,
Yeah.
either like all the samples in front of me have gone bitter, like or are just not good samples, or my taste buds are gone. And I give it to her and she goes, that's not bitter at all. And that's usually a sign for me that I've overdone it and I need to stop for a couple of days. And it usually takes actually like 2 days before that goes. It only happens maybe a few times in the year, but it does happen. And I now know, I've learnt, like, oh, I've hit my taste buds are somehow like overloaded. They need to like reboot. So I'm like, okay, stop drinking tea for a while. You can't select teas. And I tell all my team, like, I'm not going to be sampling teas. So you can tell all the scouts that there's not going to be any answers on their teas for another 3 days because I cannot taste right now. Will more Yixing tea work? Junda's coming back in this shipment. So Junda, for those of you who got your finger on the trigger of the Junda, you know, that is, we've got, I can't remember, but not many in the next shipment. And we do have more of this one coming back, but that's not going to be till next year. And we do have more of the Dweni coming back, but that's not going to be until next year as well.
Yeah.
This was not scheduled. This was spontaneous. Just I needed to write tasting notes for mum and pop shop, so I thought I've got 2 phones. Let's just stick them both on and have a little sesh together on a Sunday. There were more questions, but once again, YouTube has decided.
Someone wrote what to do. Was it slow down the comments?
Slow down chat.
Slow down.
Next time I do this, I will go through the settings to see if there's a way to keep the comments up. Is something similar to Straight Face Playmate coming? I wish. I'm looking for some more aged raw.
It's not easy. Is it?
Not easy for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
If there was a good aged raw out there that's not been pressed already, then why hasn't it been pressed, right? I mean, you know, it's very hard to find good material. Slow chat. Okay, I'll look for slow chat next time in the settings. Thank you to everybody who's joined us on this Sunday.
Lovely.
It was lovely to have tea with you all. And I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your day. Last reminder, the Black Friday sale / Cyber Monday sale is ongoing at Mayleaf until Monday. So if you want to bag yourself some teas with free shipping and some discounts and mom and pop shop, then make sure you get your order in before Monday. We are going to be hitting the warehouse on Monday and trying to process orders as quick. We actually were at the warehouse just now pushing some orders through. So we're packing for you. We're all hands on deck to try and get these orders out. But you're going to have to be patient with us, please, because there's a lot of orders to get through and a lot of packing to get through. It's one of the most and we are short staffed at the moment, unfortunately. There's a huge staffing problem just around the world, it seems, these days. And a few of our staff caught COVID as well, so they've been out for a few weeks. So it's just been a bit mad, but all hands are on deck and we are getting them out as quickly as we can. And they will be winging their way across to you wherever you may be in the world so that you can get them for Christmas. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But it should be okay. It should be okay. Thank you so much. Love to each and every one of you, wherever you are in the world. I see messages from Mexico, messages from Germany, messages from all over the place. So thank you so much.
Hope you guys are.
We're on YouTube and Instagram. If there's a confusion, so go and talk about Instagram. So we're live on both.
Might as well.
We will make sure that these are available somehow on the YouTube channel and on Instagram, so you can catch up if you missed it. Love and light to each and every one of you. Stay healthy.
Lots of love.
And keep sipping the good stuff.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to end the chats. Here we go. Let's do this. Yes. and